Hello again, everyone. Nick Michalak, Steve Frazier.
Hey there.
Returning to our Friday the 13th commentary series with the supposed final chapter.
Ooh, the final.
Not so much.
No more Jason.
We'll get to that one. But anyway, guys, if you want to sync this commentary up with your own copy of the film, you can hit the timestamp to 0 and press play now. So this one was released with the biggest gap. Because at 82 with part 3, and this came out in 84, so like 2 full years passed.
Well, it was April, so maybe a year and a half.
They're about, yeah.
Released on a Friday the 13th.
Yes.
And here we get our good recap scene again. I don't know where we were at as far as the home video market goes, but I don't know if by the time 84 rolled around, I don't know if you could still...
I think it was probably starting to pick up, but regards to that, I think this is a nice way to start off a film that you intend to be the final one.
Yeah,
lay out the past 3 films in a nice, solid chunk of something, just definitively say this is what's gone for, and build it up to something. Build it up to a point where you're saying this is going to be epic, as epic as these types of films can get. So, ultimate confrontation type of stuff.
Let's show you all the ridiculous things. I guess. I mean, I see your point.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I mean,
I guess it was
still fairly common. I mean, by the only other time they would do it in the series would be part 7 after this. I guess they probably just did for old time's sake.
Yeah, I guess right at that point it was nostalgia. I guess,
yeah, nostalgia, or maybe there's pad out the runtime or something. Who knows?
Which could be part of this too.
Yeah, could be. Yeah.
We talked about that before. Adding an extra 5 minutes.
Yeah, it comes up like 87 minutes. Like, oh, let's punch another 2 or 3 minutes into the runtime or something. But since all these films do start off with kind of a prologue, this suits it well enough without having to write something else in there. You can do the prologue, hit the credits, and then kind of just move into the story. So, just a formula they have, you know.
Yeah, I guess it's... God, you could see that string on that.
Yeah.
It really drives me nuts. And how he didn't fall over completely is... Like, that's a very impressive stunt.
They must have strapped that damn dummy down really well.
It just... Yeah, I wonder if they weighed down the front end or something so that it didn't go...
Yeah.
Because I feel like it would go backwards.
Yeah, it would just flop over.
There's when he died like 8 times in the barn. The axe wound in the head.
It's strange, they don't have the little red things on the mask on
the little triangles, yeah. Well... Because, the prop department just found any old mask.
Yeah.
Bone of contention amongst a lot of fans, the fan base. There's, the mask people.
Yeah.
Who really break down the minutia.
Yeah.
Corey Feldman, our old friend, who was in every single movie in 1984.
Crispin. Our good old Crispin Glover from...
Back
to the Future and his many creepy roles after that.
Yeah. But, I mean, kind of a precursor to his Back to the Future.
He's a little George McFly in this film, a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, but nobody knew. It was Can you imagine being in 1985, sitting down in Back to the Future and going, hey, it's that guy from Friday the 13th? Just such a weird dynamic to me. Because now, watching it, you go, oh, it's that guy from Back to the Future. Tom Savini,
yes,
the genius himself, returns.
The original.
If you're going to go out with the same bang you came in with.
That was the entire thing. It's like, well, let's bring back the best guy we've had for makeup in this franchise. And it's like, Savini's like one of those guys, I created Jason, I want to kill him.
Sure.
So.
Although he didn't, I guess he did. He made the look.
Yeah, technically in his mind anyway.
Right. And Ari Lehman is still writing him royalty checks.
But yeah, I mean, they go into this film with the intention this is the final one.
Right.
It's only box office that turns the tide the other way for the franchise.
So, let me get this straight. We are now picking this up the same night.
Mm-hmm.
We are literally 2 days after
Part
the
2.
events of Part 2.
Yeah.
maybe 3 days.
Yeah, somewhere in that range. It's a long weekend.
What a weekend. I mean, I do kind of enjoy this whole idea of, and we talked about this on 3, the idea of picking up right where the other one left off, just a continuation. You know, fortunately, they didn't start this one with a reshoot of the scene.
Yeah. That's where the recap helps a little bit.
Right.
They end it right on the axe kill and move into this.
I mean, this very well might not be the same barn, even.
I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt that. I don't know. I'm not sure.
It looks like the same barn, but
I vaguely remember that they might have returned to the original location just for this sequence, but I don't know for absolute certainty. At least he's in the same outfit.
Well, sure.
There's some consistency.
Right.
Not somebody sporting a mohawk and a leather jacket or some shit. Punk rock Jason Voorhees.
Don't you hate that? Like when you're watching a TV show and the next season comes and they've recast the character, and you're like, wait a minute.
Or it's like they've got the cliffhanger episode, and then they kind of pick up and right in the same scene. But it's like,
oh, he didn't get out of the cockadoodie car. Absolutely,
someone's hair is a little bit different, or the outfit's not exactly right, or something like that. 3 months have passed since you shot this scene,
right? Or like Halloween 2 when he shoots the wrong number of bullets.
Yes, 7 bullets off a 6-shooter. Yeah, there we go. This time so
man.
That's almost like a trailer line.
That is
there.
a great trailer line.
Tonally wise, this is a nice intro. It's got an ominous feel to it. It's like you're coming in the aftermath. There's a sense that he's been killed, but you got a whole 90 minutes ahead of you.
Right.
So it's like, when's something going to happen? You're on the edge of your seat right from the beginning of the film.
Right, because obviously if he were dead, we wouldn't
There'd
be
be
sitting
no
here.
film.
Right, we wouldn't be sitting here. So,
yeah, it just starts out with that nice ominous tone that gets you on the edge of your seat right from the beginning of it. And they string along a nice length of time here.
And if this happened in 2017... The news media would be... I'm surprised that there isn't...
That wouldn't be a copter. That'd be a news copter up there.
This would be the biggest news story,
in the county, yeah.
Probably in the country,
state,
yeah. I mean, it would be, aside from... There's always, like, political, and then there's tragic, whatever.
Crime news, yeah. And getting kind of linger on that shot.
Yeah, it was weird.
And a nice crane there too. That's a little bit
unusual
punching it up for the film,
for a horror film. Yeah,
so, I mean, they're intentionally going in with a sense of like, let's build this up a little bit better. Let's throw a little bit extra into this film.
Now, all of these, ladies and gentlemen, are medical professionals. Mm-hmm. Did nobody check a pulse on this man?
Yeah, I know old discussion saying, well, this is the film where Jason becomes undead. Well, there's nothing definitive to say that. I mean, yeah, it's fantastical that he survives getting an axe into the brain and whatnot, but...
He really shouldn't have survived the hanging in 3.
Right.
So 3 is really where it goes off the rails.
Yeah.
Aside from the ridiculous idea that he lived in the woods for 30 years in 2.
Yes.
So...
the franchise already knows it's straining suspension of disbelief. Let's just kind of... remain consistent in our exaggerations.
Speaking of exaggerations, Have you ever noticed that in every single film where there's like a coroner, he's always eating a sandwich?
Yeah.
Always. I don't know why, but every coroner eats a sandwich.
Because whoever's writing the things like, I get queasy around dead people, so let's write a character who's completely at ease eating a freaking meatball sandwich over a corpse.
Right. I mean, I can't even tell you how many different times I've seen... Go ahead. You look like you want to say something. This?
Okay. I'm on the Laserdisc Forever group on Facebook. Someone found the Laserdisc of this aerobics video last week.
That's amazing.
Yes. It exists. You can buy it.
This is a real...
If you have a Laserdisc player, you can buy this.
Now, I wonder if this was just something that was on television, or if this was... Because there's no VCR here.
No, I'm probably just playing it like it's like UHF station or some shit. But I had to mention that because like I had no idea this was like commercially available, and someone pops up with a Laserdisc of it.
And to think that that woman was, you know, who made that video, you know, had no idea that, you know, her video would end up in this video and become a cult.
Yeah.
Isn't he supposed to be in some sort of cold storage unit?
Should be.
Don't dead people typically go in the fridge?
He hasn't even done the damn autopsy yet. He's just letting them sit there and ferment.
There we had some news coverage of the Crystal Lake Massacre. I mean, I liked that. I find it hilarious that this character's name is Axel.
Axel.
I wonder if that's somebody, or if the news guy was somebody, like a cameo kind of situation.
Possibly. Probably easier to, instead of building a whole, like, Anchorman set or something like that, news studio or whatnot, just like, let's run down to the local...
Well, sometimes they have, like, the director or, you know...
Yeah, sometimes.
Something like that. They'd have, you know, a family member or kind of an homage, like that guy.
It looks like Weekend Update.
Kind of. Can't believe that this video exists. I also never... I mean, even at the ripe old age of, you know, 8 or 9 or 10 or whenever it was that I watched this movie, I never really understood the idea that these two...
employees.
This is my favorite line in the whole movie. Holy jumping Jesus Christmas shit is a standard exclamation in my lexicon and has been since the 80s. Anytime something outrageous happens, I like to, especially on social media, type holy jumping Jesus Christmas shit in homage to Axel, the sandwich eating coroner. I digress.
Look like Getza right up next to a corpse or whatnot. This guy's freaky.
I never understood the idea that two employees would just go into like a break room and make out. Like, that's so beyond me. I guess that's the manager in me.
At least choose a place that has a lock on the door.
Something. I don't know. But, yeah.
And doesn't have a corpse, a supposed corpse,
right
laying on a slab.
Let's make out right next to this decomposing body, please. I'm sure it smells great.
Oh. Guy's been...
Oh, now he goes in.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not to mention Jason's been toiling around the freaking woods for 30 years. He probably smells bad when he's alive.
Right. When was the last time he had a shower? Oh, you didn't lock it, you dumb son of a bitch. Stupid.
Yeah, the guy's a sleaze, didn't he?
What a great character, though. What a great character. Ooh, what does the coffee cup say? I couldn't read it. And the saw.
Look at that purr.
There's the head turning around. What a great Tom Savini gag there.
Oh, yeah.
I never noticed the little hearts on the back, on the heel of her shoe. That's kind of cute. And the old glass bottles of saline.
Cool.
Like, obviously now, you know, we all know saline bags being just a plastic, you know, kind of a pouch, but
yeah.
to think that there was a time when, oh yeah, she gone. There was a time when, all those medicines came in glass bottles. Think of the costs.
Yeah.
You had to, like, actually hang it on the little gimmick there at the... Anyway, now we meet a new batch of characters. Yeah, so this is like middle of the week, right after the weekend of 2.
Does no one have a radio out here to know that they just had like a dozen homicides?
Right
around the corner from the lake.
Well, 2. There
like
was
two,
the events of 2 and the events of 3 all happened within a 2-day span. No cop has come around to say, hey, maybe you should beware. Or maybe these folks would have heard the sirens of all of the cops that were just around the corner last night. It is a nice mask. And the implication is that he makes these masks? Like, that's kind of what I always understood, was that that he, this, 12-year-old kid...
He's young Tom Savini in this movie.
Makes masks, which, like, what kind of process is involved in that? There's got to be molds and sculpting and latex, and where's your laboratory, kid? Like, where is this happening in this log cabin of yours?
Because people I've known that have, not personally known, but people like...
You've known of.
On forums, whatnot, who've done this. They got like closets
a warehouse
full of this stuff. They got it all over the kitchen and the garage and whatnot. It's entire factory built into their home.
This is a wonderful group of kids.
Absolutely. It's one of the best in this franchise.
I agree. I mean, it's very diverse, but also very realistic, in my opinion.
Because these two, I feel, click very well, because if you just write it on paper, it doesn't seem like these two guys would so much be together, but they fit so well. The two actors just work so well together that you buy that they're friends. And
maybe they were friends.
Right? Yeah, because I mean, you got Crispin's character, who's a little bit, he's the dead fuck,
which is
he's a little bit lame, a little bit pathetic, whatnot. This guy, he comes off as he's some kind of like player or whatnot. I don't know what the correct word
like
would
a
be.
ladies man,
cool guy or whatnot, but he's probably a bit of an asshole too. So
yeah, he's kind of a bad boy.
Yeah.
I mean. A dead fuck.
You're a dead fuck.
That's a great reaction. Oh, it's...
Yeah, these two are so good together.
I wonder if any of that was improv. Maybe, I mean, I suppose that the greatest compliment you can give a screenwriter is that something looks improv when it's not.
Yeah.
I guess that's a compliment to the actors too. I shouldn't put all of the onus on the screenwriter.
When we get a close up on this tombstone, it's a little bit incongruity.
Okay.
Anachronistic.
Why would they stop right here?
Trying to figure out where they're going, I guess.
I just feel like you don't stop in the middle of the road.
Died in 1979, even though the first film takes place in 1980.
Oh, yeah.
Another discontinuity that people have been arguing about for decades.
It was all a dream.
So I don't know why they put 79 there. Sure, the film was shot in 79, but the film was released in 80.
It said 80. Well, I take that back. I believe, if you recall, it said present day.
Present day.
Which... Or it said the present.
Yeah.
But still, I guess that was 1980.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I feel like there's some story about this woman. Does she like related to somebody?
No,
or...
she's gonna get killed in just like.
I know,
half a
but I
minute.
mean the actress.
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe not. I don't know. And why? Hold on. Why is Pamela Voorhees buried on this road
in the middle of fucking
right
nowhere?
here?
Yeah, just on the side of the road.
Like
just
she seemed to
aside
be
for plot convenience.
a well-respected member of the community, based on the banana is such a coming out of her mouth, the squeeze.
Yeah,
it's great. I feel like old Pam Voorhees was, a nice, well-rounded, known lady.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, she lived in town because she poisoned the water and all this other business.
Yeah.
Doesn't she have family?
She was friend with the Christies.
Right.
Christies knew her.
Don't you think she'd be buried somewhere, in a family plot?
I mean,
where's
it's
Jason
not even a
buried?
cemetery. It's just on the side of the road with a tombstone.
Right.
It's not common.
Yeah, stupid is what it is.
Yeah.
It's another word for not common. Stupid.
The only positive to give it is that before that moment, she was just Mrs. Voorhees. They never gave her a first name until that tombstone shows up. I believe.
Oh, really?
I believe.
Huh. Well, Gordon.
Because in the first film, she introduced herself just as Mrs. Voorhees.
Yeah, she did.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty certain that's the case.
That could be. Could be. Love this station wagon.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, what are they drinking?
Coors.
Oh, it's always Coors.
It's all Coors all the time.
Or Coca-Cola.
Or Coke, yeah.
We'll see if the Coke sponsorship
Depends on
returns.
which way. Caffeine or
Liquor.
inebriated.
Yeah. I feel like they wouldn't be surprised when folks just pull into their rental house next door.
Yeah.
Because obviously, this woman lives here.
Yeah.
She must know the people that live next door and rent out their house. She must realize that...
I mean, it's got to be on their property. I mean, it's all of 20 feet away from their porch? In the middle of a forest?
Here we got some classic girl talk.
Yeah.
The old butterfly shadow box.
Art direction is looking much better than the last film with all its weird Jackalope Buddha type of... wherever the hell they came up with that crap.
I have no idea what some of that shit was. This actually looks like a real house.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Why do they always write these girls so stupid? I mean, is it supposed to be naivete? Oh, mass murderer's body found.
Oh.
Oh, good. We'll just skip to page 2.
That's easy reading on a Sunday night.
Every couch in the 80s had one of those quilted Afghans that...
I'm sure we had one, too.
I mean, my mom used to make those. You make the little squares and then you knit them together and oh, the boy in the striped pajamas. Look at those things.
He's gonna get excited here in a minute.
Well, that girl's good looking.
Oh.
And I never understood why in these films nobody realized ever that the blinds were open, that you could see in. Like, she's not in a bathroom. I mean, this is great.
Yeah, this
the
is
12-year-old boy getting
perfect.
excited that, titties are coming. Yes, that is every child. In particular, ones watching this movie. What's so great about that, the magic of filmmaking, is that this is just complete. Like they're not even in the same area.
No,
like
no,
he's
no.
not actually looking at anything.
Probably not even shot in the same day. The mom.
Oh,
It's like, hello. Got to talk with them.
I love that face. That I see what's going on here. Face.
Uh-huh.
Poor kid. Show's over. You got to put in another quarter. Not that I know anything about that. I really don't. Just from what I understand. God, I really sound like a pervert now. There's a shot for shot's sake.
Good old.
I feel like I am half of each of these two characters.
Good old 80s Walkman. Look at the size of that damn thing.
I mean, yes. And okay, so cool guy on the left. I don't remember his character's name.
Teddy.
Teddy
Bear.
That's right, Teddy Bear. What does he do better than Crispin Glover? He knows how to put on a fucking belt. Well, look at this guy. This guy's tucked into sweat shorts.
Oh,
How awful is that look?
bad form, man. Bad form. Now, apparently they were in a double make commercial. Can you tell?
Yeah, I mean, double the pleasure, double the fun, right?
Pretty much how they got the part. One of them auditioned. They found out she had a twin. Oh, okay. Let's split up the dialogue between the two of you. 2 for 1 sale.
And they are very identical. Look at Glover here with no belt on. Just looks stupid. That looks really stupid.
That's
that looks terrible.
That's no good.
Oh God, he's got the top collar buttoned.
It might help if you took the hands out of the pockets.
Not that this sweater's doing her any favors. I mean,
again, as you've said in these commentaries, it's supposed to be the middle of summer. People are walking around wearing
sweaters. I don't understand. I mean, is it because they actually filmed them in like October, November? And,
probably.
And they were actually cold and they were supposed to look...
Yeah, because again, this one came out in springtime, so probably shot a good 6 months.
At least 8 months before, yeah. There's that good Manfredini... Stinger, yeah. That's a good word for it. Mm-hmm. Is that an official word? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Okay. Some industry knowledge here we're throwing at you, folks.
He's such a dork.
He's wonderful. He is wonderful.
Teddy's just looking at him like, are you serious, man? Get a clue.
Why wouldn't he take off
There we go.
Why wouldn't he take off his clothes before he got in the water? What an idiot.
Hello. Oh, he's ready to get some.
Lust in his eyes.
Oh.
And why is it that they would take the car down to the lake? Don't they live at the lake?
I don't know. You'd assume so.
And we
never really get a good...
Oh, look at that.
Hello. Equal opportunity.
It didn't look like he was wearing a what do you call it on the front?
Cup or anything?
Yeah, they have like that sock thing that you kind of goes over.
Yeah, because MPAA, I don't know, for whatever reason, they're a little bit more hot button about seeing male genitalia.
Oh yeah, you can't do it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you know, when he was running toward the lake, it didn't look like he was...
There's no jangling going on.
Right. So
maybe some gaffer's tape.
Maybe he just decided to go full Monty and say whatever.
But yeah, I was going to say, never really get a geography of the lake where all these little Higgins Haven is and the Camp Crystal Lake and where this place is to really get a sense
like we were saying, it's got. This isn't Lake Michigan.
Lands in the scheme of the lake. Because also as we go through, it seems like the lake kind of expands further and further out.
Right. I mean, let's go back to 1 when it was just a little serene pond.
Yeah.
And
I mean, it's a lake. It's not like it's a giant. It's not like the Mississippi or something.
Right. Now, I will say that there are some good-sized lakes in this country.
Oh, yes.
Where, you know, there are whole different towns on either sides of the lake. I get that. But the way it was set up in the first one, where it looked like, you know, really not that big of a property. What's that? Trying to get the make on that car. I couldn't read it. And here, again, she looks like she's 35.
Yeah, she looks way too old to be his sister. That's his sister, yeah.
What is that on her arm? Is that a tattoo? A bruise? Her left, it's on our right. Oh, now they're not going to show it again.
Not going to show it.
See there? That was like a
clover
blue
leaf or something.
A blue spot. I wonder if they were covering up a tattoo or with makeup, maybe.
Yeah, because it seemed real faded.
That or it was one hell of a bruise, but she's got that leg kick going. When you're upset, kick a leg.
A little more practical joking going on. Keeping up a tradition.
Yeah, I suppose. Up and in the drink. I can't even begin to tell you how upset I would be if somebody did that to me.
Yeah.
Although back then nobody had a cell phone in their pocket, or you know, she obviously didn't have a wallet. Can we talk about how he got back to the lake?
Yeah, because I mean, they loaded him in an ambulance and drove him however far away to a medical center. Yeah,
a medical facility. Who are you, Vince McMahon? It's a goddamn hospital.
Jason was old track and field back in the day.
Well,
something.
I don't know. I mean, dude knows how to get around. Because how did he get back? This could be any old lake. This might not be Crystal Lake. He might have gone to the wrong lake.
Maybe.
He was just living in a shanty 5 days ago.
Yeah.
With a hood over him.
He hasn't been beyond the lake in decades. What the hell is...
Not that we know of, anyway.
Yeah, I mean, that further supports it. Like, he hasn't been anywhere... As far as we know, farther than the outskirts of the Devon Woods in 30 years or something. And he happens to know exactly which path to take to get right back to where he needs to.
What a dumb fucking show.
Who needs MapQuest? You got Jason Voorhees.
Good Christ. And this character here he's supposed to be like looking for his sister or something along those lines.
I know it's been detailed elsewhere, but I've never really connected about who exactly. Cause he's supposed to be the brother of someone else who got killed in one of the previous 2 films, but I'd never connected who exactly that was.
That was just a few days ago.
Exactly.
How would he know? Wouldn't the Or I guess now that the news media and print media has said that there's been a massacre, maybe the names were released, and maybe he said, now I'm going to go and find him.
Yeah, but it is
it's possible.
Very, very quick type of stuff.
How wonderful is this log cabin home? I mean, this is such a wonderful house. Cabin in the woods kind of thing. Oh, here's his bedroom. So you see his little paints. Okay, I guess they did an okay job, but still, there's no way Now, did Tom Savini actually make all these masks? I
I
wonder.
would imagine so. Probably stuff he had in his workshop.
So this is just a way of putting over Tom Savini by let's put all of his stuff on the screen and then have everybody talk about how great it is.
Probably.
For the longest time, most of my life,
Mm-hmm.
I've hated Corey Feldman.
Oh.
And I don't really know why. Those definitely look like real eyeballs.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because I was over Feldman when I was a kid, because as you know, he was in 36 movies in 1984.
Yeah.
So,
And moving forward.
and I guess I just found him annoying. I don't know. I've grown to appreciate him. There's a Coca-Cola on the table and a Coors.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, this is
The ultimate
classic
dork
dancing.
moment.
Here we go. He still doesn't own a goddamn belt.
Rocking out the lion.
Here we go.
Same guys.
Oh, yeah. The point. Yes. It's wonderful.
It's an actor with no fear.
Well, that might not be acting.
Yeah, rocking out the lion, the guys who would end up redoing the Transformers theme for the movie in 2 years. They're two claims to fame.
A very good friend of mine is a renowned, famously bad dancer. And that scene there just reminds me about how we all love to watch my friend Mike dance. Everybody's just making out. He's basically sucking on her face. Teddy bear. What a creepy teddy bear. That's a terrible shirt that she's wearing.
Yeah, it's
Blouse. It's blousy.
very pastel.
I mean, that right there is like 1994, not 1984. But yeah, this is... Yeah, and when you have twins, I guess, you have to have double the outfit.
But their pants don't match, though. One's wearing pink pants, the other one's wearing white.
Well,
So
yeah, but it's the same
almost.
fucking outfit.
All I'm saying, just for clarity's sake. Close enough.
Yeah. One had pink with blue stripes, the other was blue with pink stripes.
The director still needs to be able to determine which actress he's
Right.
talking to.
And here we get the bonding of the stranger. A lot of characters already.
Yeah.
I do like the dynamic of all the kids in the other house, though.
Yeah.
You know, like we were saying, very realistic.
Distinct.
There's no TV, like they're not watching TV. They're
Yeah.
not, you know, it's not modern. Nowadays it would be all cell phones and
Yeah. Maybe just
right,
sitting there,
looking down.
not interacting.
Nobody's eating food though. Like, where's the nearest grocery store?
Yeah.
These are the questions that I want to know.
Where's the chips and dip?
Like, it's the first night there. I would be like, let's go out. Let's go to
all
town.
where's all the cores?
Well, there were some on the table.
Ah.
What is that bunny? Outstanding. Outstanding. The hand through the button fly.
The button fly, that's old school.
Levi, right? That was- This is wonderful.
And by comparison, it makes Crispin Glover look so much more endearing because Teddy's such a bit of a dick.
I mean, we're shotgunning Coors.
Oh boy.
The banquet beer. Look at him go. Yeah, it is. It's pink with blue and blue with pink. And she wants nothing to do with any of it. Is it a good jealousy factor here? The The skirt girl is again wearing a blouse that she's wearing like a turtleneck blouse. What is this thing?
That's a little too much.
That guy looks like Rob Lowe on the right.
Rob Lowe, yeah.
Interesting dynamic here where, again, all the girls are being aggressive.
Yeah, it's nice.
Everybody just wants to bone everybody. God, I love the 80s. You know what's missing from this scene? Some fucking cocaine.
Cocaine?
Somebody, if this were actually happening, somebody'd be doing a tootski right now.
Yeah, most anyone ever does need some just some fucking weed.
There is some cocaine in Manhattan, Part 8.
Oh yes.
In fact, somebody I think uses the word tootski.
Yes.
I love these two together.
They're so good, and the fact that they keep featuring them like every couple minutes is so good. They know what they got and they know what to show off here.
Well, in the car scene, these were the first two that they went to.
Yeah.
So, you know, in reality, they might actually be the featured characters.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know what kind of work either of these two men had done before this.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you know, we look back and we go, oh, the Back to the Future guy.
Yeah.
Maybe he was a big name, but no, he might not. This might have been his first movie.
Probably, yeah.
I haven't actually looked at his filmography. Is this the gal who has talked in the documentaries about... is this the one in the life raft? Does she swim out to the life raft?
I think she might be, yeah.
Because this is the one, I guess they did. They filmed this in like November-ish, and this water was freezing, and she nearly died because she was naked, and... I'm due for a rewatch on that Crystal Lake Memories DVD. It's very good. I mean, I imagine that anybody that's watching this podcast, or this commentary, it feels like a podcast.
Yeah.
But anyway... you know, is probably a fan of these films and has probably researched a little bit. Maybe they've seen the documentary or read the books or whatever. It's been a while since I've watched it. But yeah, she's ready to go.
Yeah.
She wants to flat back with somebody. I don't know who.
Yeah, apparently Crispin had done a few things. He was on an episode of Facts of Life.
I love Facts of Life.
He was on Hill Street Blues and Happy Days before this.
Okay, so just, you know, basic TV
couple little
work.
things here and there, so nothing big, so...
But first film role, it seemed.
There are a few things... Give me a second.
Okay.
2 seconds.
We're going back. Yeah, so I guess that this was filmed in the late fall, and it was really cold.
He had a couple roles, but this is probably... I would imagine this is probably his most prominent role that he gotten to this point.
And just think, the success of The Dead Fuck led to, like, the highest grossing movie of 1985 or something. Great fog.
Yeah.
Probably a dry ice thing, if I had to guess, because I don't... Even if there was that big a fog, I don't think it would film...
Yeah.
I think naturally
you'd need a
occurring
real
fog.
industrial fog machine to build up that. You'd need like something you use like an Iron Maiden concert or some shit. Yeah. Just drag out some dry ice and a fan.
Nah.
Screw you.
Well, she was trying to.
No.
And right up through the bottom.
Nice. And I like that we're getting enough of a visual with the effects work and the gore and everything is.
Yeah, I imagine.
Because the previous film could cut things back a little bit on maybe just from the quality they didn't have or something like that. This one feels like they're giving enough of an impact to show it to you.
Right.
Especially earlier when you get like gutted at the hospital and everything, that was showing off a lot. So this was.
Yeah, they left in those extra few frames.
Yeah, so this is like probably the last really gory one in the franchise. The next one has some stuff in it.
They tried. They shot it.
Yeah.
And then it just got cut away.
The next year or two, MPAA would start really getting up in their craw about things. Which we can definitely get into that in the later films about that crap.
What was he doing? He's putting Cheetos on toothpicks and making a Cheeto sculpture. Meanwhile, Teddy is watching matches.
Pyromaniac. Well, that's the turn this film takes. Teddy starts burning down everything, goes insane. Because he ain't getting none. Teddy versus Jason.
Teddy versus Jason. Outstanding.
Yes.
Can we, you're good at Photoshop. Can we get it? Can we make some sort of graphic for this YouTube? That's Teddy versus Jason. Oh my God. Sometimes things are just too perfect.
Oh boy. It's looking so...
Oh, get some, McFly.
Who's the dead fuck now?
They're twins. They look exactly the same. Why are you upset that blue pants, blue shirt with pink stripes got away, but you still have pink shirt with blue stripes you can make the moves on?
It's got no game.
None. That's the great irony, isn't it? Like the ones that are all talk are usually...
Yeah.
Oh, the mud.
Ugh. It's taking him quite a friggin' while to wake up and get out here.
Yeah, no kidding. Can we talk about how he just put a knife through the bottom of this inflatable raft and yet it's still sinking. Floating?
Yes.
And this awkward waiting is probably has to do with the fact that it's 35 degrees.
Yeah.
Kind of an unnecessary shot, really. You don't really need to show him swimming the whole way.
They're building up some suspense at the moment.
I guess you know that Jason's still in the water. That's a great shot right there.
I mean, that's the good thing that these films really do get is a sense of suspense. Most of the directors usually do a good job of just letting things linger and build up and use the music to its effect to really kind of get you on the edge of everything.
Beautiful visuals, too.
Yeah.
Oh!
Right
Hello!
in there. Right in there.
Is that the same... Oh, you could see the wires on the harness.
Oh.
Come on, dude. That looked almost like that same spear gun kind of thing that he just used a day and a half ago.
Yeah. shot the girl in the eye or whatnot with that.
Yeah, and took, wearing the mask for the first time.
There's
the old machete.
That's a big old machete. It's like a 3-foot machete there.
I mean, that's basically like a farm implement.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a bushwhacking tool.
It's a Lucan bush tool. Couldn't resist.
No, nope. Just out there in the fog.
But yeah, I mean, like you're saying, I mean, it's really well shot. I just like the atmosphere you're getting with those.
What a great... That was great, too.
That was creepy, too,
You saw just the shadow.
And just a little bit of the hockey mask in there, just to distinguish something. Nice red with the fire and everything.
Yeah. He's got like a whole arsenal here.
Yeah. But it sort of implies that Jason is so strong he can bend the barrel of a rifle in half.
When did that happen?
In the 2 seconds he was there.
While he was walking up? Shit like that drives me nuts. That is a hideous lamp.
She looks a lot better with the hair down. I don't like the whole tied back thing. Yeah, the upholstery in this thing's terrible.
Look at that lamp.
I remember having one of those little cushion things with the arms out. I had one of those.
Well, I think everybody had one.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know if anybody had one
nice.
as ugly as that, though.
No. Oh, you found the stag reel. The burlesque shit.
That's amazing.
I think the story was he actually genuinely got high doing this scene.
That could be.
I think he actually did. Which I don't doubt because he looks so absolutely just out of it.
He does look out of it. He's overly stimulated.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I think the hair down is a much better.
Yeah. Poll.
What?
Hair up or hair down? That's our new poll.
Oh, okay. Yes.
It's not as good as the last one.
No,
but it's
all right. So in the comments, we need you to decide: do you like the twins with the hair up or the hair down? Disregard the bad blouses and the balloon pants.
Yes.
Strictly from the neck up. I'm gonna go down. I like hair down.
Yeah.
As I'm sure anybody that knows me knows, long hair is better. Which bike is yours? They look the same.
Not the same.
That's another nice shot too. You're like, it's that point of view shot.
Oh, that's nice, yeah.
And
a little
in the
old
lightning
school
flash
horror idea, yeah.
He's laughing just as hard as we were at the thought of Teddy versus Jason. Look at that. Oh, it's
that's
beautiful.
So nice. It's probably right outside this window or something.
Right. Rob Lowe didn't hear a thing.
Oh no.
There's another one of those quilted Afghans with the squares.
Yes.
Lots of Coors has been consumed here.
Oh,
there's
plenty.
a six-pack right in this shot.
He's getting there.
It's happening.
And old Teddy is going to be left alone with his films.
Oh, he doesn't care. he won't know the difference. I do think this girl is very cute.
Yeah. I'm just having those characters, man.
They're just great. Wait, there's no power?
No power.
How is there no power? The house next door is running a goddamn movie projector, and everyone's having sex with the lights on. Meanwhile, 100 feet away, there's no power at this house. Somebody explain to me what's going on. Oh, this window. Good obligatory shot of the window that's going to come into play in a little while, and I'll get pissed all over again. I'll save it. What was she doing outside? Was she
I don't know.
I feel like I don't know where... I seem to have lost track here. What happened to these people?
I don't know.
The sister is where? Feldman is where?
Because last we saw the sister, she was walking Rob, our little hunter guy, out the wilderness, out
right
down the path, whatnot.
Back to his tent.
Then he went off on his own. And Tommy and Trish, I don't know.
Huh.
Unless this is a piece of dialogue we missed.
Our bewilderment is the same as Mom's here.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't understand the power situation.
What I don't understand is why do you have a whole bunch of potted plants in the middle of the forest? There's not enough trees and plants around as it is. You have to.
Well,
you need some pottery.
I like potted plants.
Oh yeah, but I'm saying you walk out the door, you're in the middle of the woods.
You put it on a stand, you strap on some bib overalls, you got yourself a decoration. Oh, here they are.
Coming and going from somewhere.
He's got 2 lollipops. Spoiled brat.
Mm.
I don't know how I never noticed that.
Yeah, she's alright.
Yeah. I think I like her better than either of the twins. I think she's my favorite as far as the ladies go.
Yeah. Yeah. She's got kind of the same thing going as Crispin's character. She wants to get with someone, but just like, you're getting brushed away, you're not really getting there.
Yeah,
she's got the sympathy factor.
Lovable
going
loser,
for her.
yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting that Mom just had a reaction shot. They didn't show anything. You don't know if she's
that's the thing.
Seen
We
something.
never see a death for her in the film.
You know, maybe she just saw. Maybe she was reacting to the person speared next door to the side of the house.
That's entirely possible.
There's another shot of the window. Clearly, something is happening in this window later on because we've now focused on it twice. The 2 lollipops.
Mm-hmm.
Bastard. I find her extraordinarily unattractive.
Yeah, she doesn't do anything for me.
I mean, I'm sorry if you're listening to this woman. You're probably not, but if you are, I'm sorry, but you're ugly.
Yeah, she's not a hot.
It's a handsome woman.
Handsome. and later on in the film, in the third act, she gets extraordinarily fucking stupid.
Yeah, I think she's stupid now.
Oh, she gets even more stupid later, and it turns me. That's the. I'll get to it.
All right, save it. Save it. Is she
it.
wearing cowboy boots right now?
She's wearing something that doesn't go with that outfit.
Nothing goes with that outfit.
I'm just having flashes, all the dumb moments with her. The stupid expressions that she gets into here, just like this. It's the one character that turns me off from this film as it goes along. You start narrowing down the characters and become more focused on her.
She's basically the one that doesn't fit.
Yeah.
You know, if you're playing one of these things is not like the
She's
other.
She's utterly forgettable in the film despite lasting through the whole thing.
Right.
You don't remember
it's a major
her at
role.
Fucking all. She's had no character development. She's just had her relationship with this guy, and he's a little bit more interesting than she is because at least he has a motivation that the film is trying to get to here. So far, I don't believe they've actually gotten into what he's doing out here. He's just the friendly guy in the woods.
The fact that he just sliced open his own tent really makes me angry.
Yeah. It shows he's on edge. You already know someone came around and started fucking up his shit.
Right,
so
right. Good job, Crispin.
There we go.
You did it.
And he doesn't even look all that freaking elated either. I think he's questioning his performance.
Could be.
I think so. Should turn.
Most people do. Well, maybe I shouldn't say that. Such a great line.
He's so good.
That's exactly the type of thing that he needs to hear right now.
Oh, yeah.
And, whoa. Oh, famous last words.
Be right back.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, he's definitely high.
It's so fascinating to me that this video and videos like it were actual forms of entertainment. Like at some point somebody thought that this was film worthy.
So stoned. Oh, this is so good.
What else would a corkscrew be for? That whiny. He kind of actually became typecast, I feel like.
A little bit, yeah.
Between this and
George.
And George, yeah. Oh.
Oh.
Hello.
Oh. Oh.
And whoa.
Oh.
That's so good.
It's a bad end to your day, man.
Yeah, no kidding. At least it was quick. I mean, the corkscrew wasn't. That had to be very painful.
Oh. You were just on top of the mountain. Now you are a dead fuck now.
That's well played. Yes.
Oh. But that's exactly what a horror film needs to be doing.
Yes.
You don't be protective of your characters. You can build them up, do all great things with them, but at the end of the day, you'll have to sacrifice
some of
the
them
quality
have to
of
go.
the horror.
Yeah. Some of them have to go. And they did such a wonderful job of actually creating a character.
Oh, there we go.
What is he standing on?
I don't know. Is he Spider-Man now?
And
climbing up the friggin' side
once
of the building.
again, the whole idea that the windows blow out in a car,
Mm.
It's not happening.
No. It's a nice visual, but yeah, again, tempered glass, as we said in like, part 2 or whatnot. Not really feasible.
I believe he just said his sister's name was Sandra.
Yeah, so I don't know who that was.
Sandra?
According to IMDb, which I looked up, it's someone in part 2. Who that is, I have no idea.
Okay.
Because the only names I remember is you got Ginny, you got Paul, and whomever else. I don't remember Stu Charno's character, but obviously that's not a Sandra.
Right.
So I don't know.
Sandra
might have been the one who got speared on the bed with the guy. I don't know.
Yeah, Sandra could have been. Sandra could have been the video game roller guy.
Yeah, possibly.
His girl.
Yeah, I don't know. That's why it never really stood out who exactly they were connecting it to, because you're just choosing a random character from the previous films that's probably not as memorable as some others.
Right, they might have just made the name up.
Yeah.
Thinking, because in 1984 there was no internet.
Yeah.
So you couldn't just look at a character list.
Right.
But why not actually, go the extra step of linking it, and saying...
Or maybe say it's Alice. Adrian King's character, maybe.
Sure.
You could do that and make it more prominent that it connects back to that. Which also gives the film more time, because that happened a couple of years prior.
Right.
To have things build up. Then he hears about the killings, then goes into the woods to investigate everything.
Well, Alice was killed in her home, in the city.
Right, but just trying to link things together or whatnot, somehow, some way.
Yeah, that would have been a better link.
Yeah.
Oh, this is Rob Lowe and the dress lady, the skirt lady.
It's more tame sex tape.
Yeah. I've never seen the other one.
I've never seen either one. Yeah. But I got them in some hot water for a long time. But
I should look that up.
Even through the glass, that's a nice, nice backside there.
Hey, Teddy, you're all alone.
Oh, no.
Oh, never mind. This is actually...
It's like the best night of his life.
This is actually getting him excited. And
Stoned
again...
and drunk out of his gourd.
Again, it was set up that he was the coolest guy,
yeah.
right? And he had all the action,
yeah,
and he's the only one...
Mr. Charisma.
He's the only one that isn't getting laid tonight.
Exactly. This is fabulous. I love this character.
And being a film person, I love the projector. I love the film's been sliced, and it's... Oh yeah, his eyes are red.
Oh yeah, he's long gone, man. Oh, nice.
That's great. The blood, the slice.
Yeah.
It's perfect. Well done. Well done, folks.
Superb. Superb. Yeah, Joe Zito's direction in this film is really, really solid.
Agreed.
And he was fairly experienced. I think he did a couple action films and whatnot, kind of B movies and whatnot before this. So he had a nice solid ground to start off of. Where he had Cunningham and Miner before this who just were coming up in the thing, and you get a director who's got a little bit of foundation behind him to, they give you a good execution.
She's tagging out so that he can actually finish showering. Did they both went into the shower with the purposes of like getting clean?
Yeah, she's real sweet.
Yeah, that...
Trying to say, I think I'm in love, then he kind of just doesn't hear her and is like, oh, well.
Yeah. Meanwhile, she can hear him singing out through the closed door, but he couldn't hear her while in the
he's
same
probably
room.
not even paying attention, It's like, I got my action, whatever.
Well, I don't think the real action happened yet. Hairdryers haven't changed much.
No.
Mine looks pretty similar to that.
Yeah, maybe a little more compact, but that's about it.
Some of them, maybe.
Maybe.
She just left, you idiot.
It's kind of interesting. We get Jason seen a little bit at a time. You don't get like a full shot.
Yeah, it's
reveal
always
everything. He's like
it's always just. I mean, the one outside the window there was the most lingering shot I think so far.
Yeah. I think this is probably the most we see of him right here.
That's a good shot.
Yeah, that's good.
I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, the close-up and the crushed face. And she could hear him singing, but that pesky blow dryer just prevented her from hearing the whole commotion of a man being murdered in the next room. And her hair's not really all that dry either.
No.
But I don't judge folks on their hair drying habits because I know everybody's a little different. Awesome.
Oh.
What a great shot.
See, I like that. I like that performance of someone screaming. That seems very natural.
Yeah, it looked good. It looked good. Now,
what I hate is when an actor takes a moment, takes in a big deep breath, and then lets out a scream. It's like, that is so forced.
Yeah. And she got an axe right to the bosom. Now, how he got down there and then knew that she would run there is a little weird, but
a little on the contrived side of things, but
Well, now we have our good guys.
Setting up a window again.
I mean, the whole series, they just love the whole...
Defenestration, I guess they call it.
Through the window?
Yes.
When did the power come back on?
Yeah.
Now I'm really confused.
Yeah.
That was a touch-tone telephone, too.
Yeah.
It wasn't even a rotary. That was high living for a cabin in the woods in 1984.
Yeah.
Gordon's like, I don't want to be out here in the
No.
water. Take your rain machine and point it in the other direction, please.
Yes.
Oh, I see. He went outside. Jason did.
Mm.
And right through the other side of this door should be the toweled lady with the...
Should be, but no, Jason likes to stage
He
his
does. He's a
victims.
stager. He didn't stage the guy up in the shower, though. He just left him.
A little bit, well. These curtains don't do nothing for you.
No. No. I mean, floral patterns were just everywhere. And the problem is floral patterns tend to not look good next to other floral patterns. So you'd have like a floral bedspread and then floral drapes, and
Yeah.
just the fact that they're both flowers doesn't mean that they go together.
Yes.
And now there's no power at this house.
So it turned to a bad comedy gag.
Almost. Who names their dog Gordon?
Gordon. This guy had a machete. What is he walking around with a friggin' knife for? Fucking switchblade.
Where did he leave his machete?
On the kitchen table in the other house.
Oh my god.
Moron.
What in the world?
You have a machete. Keep it with you. I mean, this guy's out here hunting for a homicidal maniac.
Right, he's bounty hunting. They've yet to come across evidence that he's actually back, though, right? They've not found any dead people.
No, nothing. Just peculiar circumstance. Gordon don't want no piece of this shit.
Gordon's in a strange house with no power.
Yes.
Why not leave the dog at home? Why? There's no scent to pick up.
No.
This isn't a bloodhound. It's a golden retriever. Leave him at home. More windows. Jesus Christ.
That is so.
Stop.
That is gratuitous.
Stop.
There's no reason for that whatsoever.
The ASPCA would be all over that now.
Oh yeah, no good. No good at
I don't
all.
care if that was sugar glass or safe, whatever, the breakaway glass.
Yeah, it's still dangerous. It can still cut your eye or something.
Meanwhile, they got a dog going snout first through the thing. It looked painful. There was no way for that to be a prosthetic.
Now again, this whole thing just occurred a few days ago, and he's
hold on.
like 12 different newspaper clippings.
These are about the Alice murder, though. By local woman.
Okay.
See? So this is the original. I bet it was somebody in the first film.
Maybe.
Well, no, because then he wouldn't be after Jason. He'd be after
the person who's already dead. This
right.
Voorhees.
Who's buried on the side of the highway.
Yeah.
In a lone grave.
So.
Marked with the wrong date.
Yes. Oh, now he's gone.
You wouldn't be alarmed at the fact that there's blood all over this house.
Yeah, I'm out of there like a fucking shot right now. I'm not sitting around doing the slow turn or whatnot.
Slowly I turn.
I'm out of the fucking door, into the car, and down the road.
And then he nails him to the wall after he killed him? So...
Again, gratuitous.
Right. He murdered, smashed this man's face in. Then he went downstairs to put an axe in the girlfriend.
She's got the fucking machete. Why has she got the fucking machete?
Unbelievable.
She's worthless. She's no help.
Ain't that the truth?
She ain't no fucking help. Gotta get the knife. Fuck the knife.
And...
Oh.
What's he got?
Oh, some kind of clawed thing. Oh.
Why is
That's
he...
fucking brutal.
I guess. Everybody else gets one stab and dead, and he got like 9... He got pummeled over and over and over again.
See, this is what drives me nuts. She just saw Jason down there hacking the shit out of him, and she runs back down hoping he's still alive so she can take him to safety.
Don't you think that the killer would still be in the room?
The killer is down there ready to hack you to pieces. You fucking idiot. This is the moment in the film that just drives me insane. It's stupid beyond stupid for me. I cannot get past it.
Meanwhile, she just hacked at his hand with a machete and it didn't come off.
Yeah. It's like, it just...
And where was she before? When did he have time to place her there? Oh, poor guy. He must have had a bevy of like the railroad or the tent stakes because he's got 4 of them there. He's got one on the kid up in the shower. Here she goes out the window. Different window. So Jason's already thrown one person through the window. The dog jumped through the window. She went out a window to get back home.
And Rob's going to be thrown through the window shortly.
Meanwhile, we still haven't addressed the window that we keep looking at in this home.
Yeah, so, the one on the second floor landing and whatnot.
So we've already had 1, 2, 3, at least 3 window spots.
My question is, they drove here in a car.
Love this.
Get in the fucking car and drive out of here. Where do you... Doesn't make any sense.
Well, they also don't know where their mom is, so they're waiting for mom. I'm not justifying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
That framing is very obvious.
There's our 4th window gag.
And he just... Is that a fucking... What the hell is that stabbed in his head?
Some kind of
looks
tool. Looks like a hammer, but...
Yeah, it looks like the barrel of a hammer.
There he comes. That's our 5th window gag.
Jeez, oh. Yeah, I think this moment, they didn't tell Corey that he was going to be jumping through the window, so
that's a natural scare.
His reaction was really genuine. He was scared shitless.
Love that
nice.
shot.
That's the shit.
Very famous shot. The low angle really helps.
Yeah. Build him up a lot. I mean, Ted White does a good job in this whole thing.
He's wonderful.
Yeah. I mean, he takes what Brooker did and just adds... And a lot of people view this film as has a much more meaner kind of aggression.
Yeah.
In a way, and he really fits that a lot. He's a lot more... I don't know, beyond mean, I don't know what it is. He just has this...
It's deliberate.
It's very deliberate. It's a lot more... He's got more of a fire in him or whatnot. He's kind of a more seething type of thing. It's like he's really pissed off or something.
Brooker was a runner.
Yeah.
This guy doesn't run.
Yeah, he's got that sort of attitude.
Yeah.
He's got more attitude in what he's doing. That's what it is.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
To think that you're barricaded in a room and somebody's using an axe to get through the door.
And I've said before, I love it when they break out the axe. I just think the axe just has such much more of what it is. I just feel the axe just has much more of a deliberate purpose to itself. Just like when Jason grabs an axe, you know he means a whole lot of hell of a business.
It's a very destructive.
Yeah, it feels like he's going to chop someone's fucking head open or something. He's not just going to hack him. He looks like he's deliberately trying to just maim someone.
It's a much more menacing.
Yeah.
Because a machete, when you break it down, is really just a knife.
Machete requires physical strength. With an axe, it's got so much more weight to it that when you swing, it's really going to cause damage no matter what you do.
Yeah, it's so much more imposing.
Yeah.
We got a little bit of a false finish here.
Yeah. But they're still...
He's still breathing.
Keeping it. Keeping the...
I mean, look at that.
Look at the size of him, man. Jesus. That's nice.
So good. Oh, which way do I go?
Yeah.
I'll take the broad.
Yeah, he's got such a unique approach to it, Ted White. He just, again, it just feels like he's got an intelligence to what he's doing.
Yeah.
A very cognitive way of what he wants to do, a very purposeful motivation for each thing he's doing. I mean, just how they film him and light him and everything really works so well.
And guess what? Our 6th window gag.
Oh, Jesus.
I've argued with people since I was a kid that there's no way that she gets up from that. Look at the padding. Like they had it kind of...
Yeah, bounce a little bit.
There's no way that she gets up with her camel toe.
Yeah.
And runs back.
I was going to say, it's not very flattering to have her skirt pulled up like that. It's not appealing.
Yeah, I don't know if it was the writing or the directing, but the Windows thing is like...
It's a weird fixation. A bit of slow-mo there.
Unnecessary.
Probably just trying to drag out the shot, I'm sure.
She wouldn't be walking.
She would not... excuse me. She would not be going so easily through that door. She'd be very much limping or whatnot. And she went head first through a window or whatnot. There's no blood. There's no scrapes or anything.
Oh.
Yeah, he's...
Meanwhile, he's got like kindergarten scissors.
Yeah.
The music is great. Oh!
Oh, there we go. That's Savini right there, baby. Oh, yeah.
That does look like a weird claw, though. It didn't really look like a hand.
It's like one of the last times Jason's just genuinely scary.
And
again, just the size of him. I mean, I don't know how tall she is, but he looks gigantic.
Yeah, he's very imposing. And I mean, I get that, you know, basically these are just stunt guys.
Yeah.
And stunt guys are usually built like you.
Yeah.
Well, there's a look.
Yeah, I think Ted White had a couple of genuine acting roles here and there.
Everybody knows how gullible Jason is. Because just 4 days ago, somebody impersonated his mom,
yeah, exactly.
And he stood there with a bag over his head. It's a hell of a bald cap.
Yeah. And a little something around his eyes, too, kind of make it look more sunken or whatnot. It's nicely played. I mean, the direction, again, is just really on point. And so far, I think the pacing of this one's the fastest of all the 4 of them we've seen so far.
Yeah, 2 wasn't bad. I mean,
3 got a little lax.
Yeah, 3 was much worse than this.
Considering the amount of characters you got in this thing and all that type of stuff and how much
and here's our first
we've gotten of this shit.
Face shot.
They've really kept this thing really tight.
He looks a lot different than he did a couple days ago.
Yeah. Well, Savini went back to his original design for Kid Jason and kind of evolved it from that point.
Right. Yeah, they do the whole, like, sketch artist, you know,
Yeah.
future, what you would look like in the future thing.
Yeah.
And, oh, right through the eye.
Oh.
And
I mean,
the
this
greatest shot right there.
Right down the, sliding right down the blade. Oh.
With the eye.
Yeah. I mean, this.
That kills Jason. This is the final chapter.
This
There's
is-
no way
yeah.
he's coming back from that.
No. But, I mean, this is an effects reel for Tom Savini like hell.
It's wonderful.
This gets you another 10 years on your career right here.
Well, he's still going.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm just saying, like...
I met him once. He was an asshole to me.
Oh.
Yeah, I was very
that sucks.
disenchanted. You're not moving. Fuck you.
Yeah, that's just fodder for this thing to happen to kind of tease the ending of this movie.
I guess. Do a little false finish again.
Yeah.
I hate that woman.
Yeah, she's not very good as an actress. She has too much in this whole third act. She has this dumbfounded look on her face the whole time. It just
Yeah.
it doesn't really sell anything. Again, I mean, the fact that they dump her character completely from this point onwards, she doesn't appear in any of the next 2 films.
Good mustache here. I love a good cop and doctor mustache.
Yeah, the fact that they might reference her in the next 2 films.
I don't know if they even do they?
I don't know if they do or not, but if they mention her, they don't feature her at all. So it's like they didn't feel like they had any desire to bring her back for any reason. She was very forgettable. Most of the times, if you haven't seen this in a couple of years, probably you forget she even lives to the end of the film.
Yeah.
She really doesn't do shit.
Yeah, I actually kind of forgot.
She doesn't do a whole lot. I mean, honestly, I mean,
See,
yeah.
If you notice up on the pole there,
Yeah.
The glass bottle of saline.
It's like a moonshine bottle or
Yeah,
some shit.
yeah, that's how they go.
I mean, yeah. The sad thing is, she's the one who hits the striking blow to his head and everything.
Right, she in effect killed him.
Yeah. Anything he does is just like kind of not terribly important. He would have been dead regardless. It was just a few seconds of just like electrical stimulation from the brain left over. It's like
They're a chicken with his head cut off.
Yeah, he's not surviving that. She's the one who kills him. But
and then there's
again,
this.
if you haven't watched the film in 7 years or whatnot, you probably don't even remember that. You remember Corey as Tommy Jarvis here being kind of the main crux of the finale.
And then you remember, in my opinion, you remember the eyes and the final shot there, where you go, boy, I wonder what that means.
He's traumatized and shit
right.
now.
Is he going to be the new Jason?
Mm-hmm.
And, again, they never address what happened to the mother.
No.
So...
No. Yeah, we'll have to wait until we get to the next 2 films to see exactly what they say in dialogue regarding them.
I don't think that's anything, to be honest with you.
I think in 6 they mention, like, your folks or something like that got killed or whatnot. We'll get to it. We'll get to it eventually in part 6. I think there's something vaguely saying that, but...
So, we go through the credits here. Everyone leaves the theater. The saga is over. What a great set of 4 films.
Yeah.
I wonder what will happen next in the horror genre. And then,
a couple months later, we
surprisingly, well, yep. Isn't that crazy to think there were 4 of these before Fred Krueger even debuts?
Yes.
6 months later.
Yeah.
That really puts it into perspective.
Yeah.
This whole series is over, and then, much like what will happen in the Freddy series, This one comes out and makes a shitload of money.
Makes about 30 million off of like $2 or $3 million budget. So I mean, it's huge.
You know, again, that's a 10-time return.
Yeah, I mean, like the first film made like 59 million, so like it was a long time before another sequel got anywhere close to that. But still, I mean, that's a big return on investment.
Absolutely,
you're not crying over that.
And at this point, they know what they've got, right?
Yeah.
You know, they're, oh shit, we've got this hockey
There's
guy.
still a hunger for this. People like this stuff.
And
even though Paramount was always kind of like, we don't like that this is the film that's getting us our box office take, making our profits and everything, but they kept pushing it out.
You know what? If
it's at least good business.
You take the money.
Yeah.
Take the money and run.
It's smart business. You've got something that makes a lot of money. You keep making it until it no longer becomes a viable investment.
Flashlight Man.
Flashlight Man. Tom Everett. I wonder if that's the same Tom Everett who's in Texas Chainsaw 3. I don't know who that was in the film. Probably someone at the beginning, maybe.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
With the cops and all that type of shit.
So, yeah, I mean, I guess, you know, as kids, we knew that there were more sequels coming.
Mm-hmm.
If in 1984 we sat down and said this was the end, I think it's a pretty good end.
Yeah.
I mean,
if it was just these 4 films, it'd be solid as hell.
Agreed.
You know,
Agreed.
even 3 is kind of wonky here and there.
It's fun.
You've got a majority of this franchise being very, very good.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's almost... And 3 has always been, you know, a favorite of mine. 4, 5, and 6 have been, you know, in their own way, a trilogy of fun and a great, you know, films. But if you look at just these 4 as a standalone kind of thing, awesome.
Yeah.
Just awesome.
Yeah.
So, I'm looking forward to the next one.
Yeah. So, guys, thanks for listening.
Let us know if you like the twin hair up or the twin hair down.
Yes, please. So, the last poll, they were very much in favor of the black panties.
Oh, black panties won the landslide.
Yes. So, guys, thanks for listening. We'll be back with some other fun shit soon. Take care.
Yep. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Adios.